It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now listen, you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, stacking that paper, that dough, that cheese, that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex, that time, energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors. Everybody that's highly invested in Grown Man Business TV understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. We are on our way to the top, well over 30,000 subscribers right here on this platform. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the channel, to Grown Man Business TV, to the Realest on YouTube. Yeah, I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. So big salute to y'all. Big salute to my wrenches. Everybody that's locked in. You understand what I'm saying? Wipe your feet off before you walk into the big house. Wipe your feet off, man. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the notification button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Make sure you are in tune with the Realest channel on YouTube. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now listen, man, you got to know something. I want to say this. The higher ups and the elites are paying attention to the channel. It's a lot going on in these YouTube streets, and it's a lot going on outside. It's a war going on outside that no man is safe from. And Grown Man Business TV is a threat to the establishment. I'm a threat to the establishment. You know what I'm saying? The things that we are talking about, the topics that we locked into is letting you know and should keep you in tune that we are a threat to the higher ups and the elites. We are a threat to the narrative. We are a threat to the agenda being pushed. Let me show y'all something. Big salute to the chat, man. We're going to get into this. Let me customize this, but I want to show y'all something. Look at this, just so you can see that. Warning. You know what I mean? DJ Akadiddy. DJ Akadiddy, I got a warning. I didn't get a strike, but they took that video down. So I just wanted to show y'all that the things we are touching on, the topics that we are locked into, it's a threat to the narrative. It's a threat to the agenda. It's a threat to the establishment. I can't talk about DJ Akadiddy, but DJ Akadiddy can still come on to YouTube and talk that talk with 15-year-old little boys. We not going to get into that. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. So I was just live, had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? Had some technical difficulties, had to go out the live stream, and now we are back into the live stream because this topic right here is necessary. See, everybody's making jokes, everybody's laughing, everybody got memes when it comes to Remy Ma and Papoose. But it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And when it comes to Grown Man Business TV, we're going to touch on a wide range of topics this year. I told y'all, 2025 is the year of the truth tellers. 2025 is the year of the independent content creators that's going to push to the forefront. We don't want the tethers anymore. We don't want the fake and the phony. We only want the pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. So we're not just going to talk about the higher ups and the elites. We're not just going to talk about the puppets in the industry, but we are going to talk about, men's mental health. We're going to talk about a wide range of different topics when it comes to Grown Man Business TV. And big salute to everybody that's locked in. Make sure you hit the like button. Wipe your feet off before you come into the building. Now, you got to understand something. Before we get into Remy Ma and we get into Papoose, I want to say this, man. I made it an intentional effort not to make this channel a relationship channel. Yeah. I know you see the title. I know you see the name Grown Man Business TV. I know you thinking I'm not gonna tell you how to be a man over here. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. I'm not gonna tell you how to have a successful relationship or a successful marriage here at Grown Man Business TV. I'm gonna give you this dope, and you can take it and you can apply it to your life. I'm gonna give you words to live by. But I think a big mistake that a lot of these content creators make is trying to tell you how to live your individual life. Trying to give you advice about your wife. I don't know your old lady. I don't know your girlfriend. I don't know you personally to be able to tell you what to apply to your life or what to apply to your situation. All I could do is give you this game. You understand what I'm saying? It's pure dope. Now, if you choose to smoke it, you choose to sell it, that's on you. So again, with the whole, Papoose and Remy Ma situation, I didn't go live on it. You know, I ducked and I dodged this topic intentionally. I didn't really want to talk about it until the downloads started downloading. And I'm at a point where I got the message. Out of all the mess, I got the message. And we're gonna talk about this. Big salute to the chat. Let me do some customization when it come to this. Because when you step into this building, I gotta set it up a certain way. We about to talk about this. We about to talk about black love. We're gonna talk about what we see going on social media, what we see going on in the marriage and dating pool. I want to really give y'all some game on this. Big salute to the chat, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Give y'all a few minutes to step in here before we go into this. Now, I want you to look right there. Yeah, I put that in the chat. I make sure to put that in the chat. You can give me your opinion. You can ask me questions. You can use your Twitter fingers all you like, but you gonna subscribe to this channel before you even get a chance to go into the chat. You're not just gonna come into my chat for free. You're not just gonna talk to Grown Man Business TV for free. All I need you to do is hit that subscribe button and that like button, but for sure that subscribe button. You ain't gonna get a word out if you don't get that subscribe button going. All right? Now, you ain't got to do it. But if you don't hit the subscribe button, you ain't going to be able to talk. That means you need to sit down in the back of the class, close your mouth, and get this game. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all time, my G's, at all times. Papoose and Remy Ma. Now, let's talk about this. We all know that Remy Ma went to jail. She made some decisions that landed her in prison. You understand? And Papoose, he held Remy Ma down. Yeah, he took care of certain businesses. He made sure he made it to the jail on visits. He made sure that he kept Remy Ma's name held high. He put Remy Ma on a pedestal. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a lot of that going on in America. It's a lot of that going on in the black community and just all around. You know what I mean? It's always pinpointed and highlighted when women help elevate men. But we've never really focused on the men that help elevate the women that surround them. Yeah, you got a lot of men out here that got with these women when they were starting their career, when they were starting college, when they were making certain decisions, and being as though you got a Papoose on your side, you got a real man on your side, you was able to elevate and go to the next level. I'm going to say this, man. It's nasty work what happened with Remy Ma and Papoose. It's nasty work, but it's a beautiful evolution, and we going to get to that. And, again, we gonna give game to the men out there as well as the women. Papoose is a man that stayed beside his old lady, stayed beside his wife, elevated her to the highest level, and then got shitted on at the end. And nobody really pushes the narrative. Nobody's spotlighting that. Nobody's talking about that. And that happens every day in America. Every day. It's men all over this nation that have a taste of what Papoose went through. But we're going to get into the deep, into the realness of this. So Papoose kept her on a pedestal, right? She gets out of jail. She starts to make her name. She starts to make her way around the industry. But what you got to understand is it's a plethora of women in America that are addicted to attention. Remy Ma was yearning for attention, the attention she never received in the industry. You understand what I'm saying? Like when Remy Ma went to jail, that whole makeup thing wasn't really popping like that. They didn't have them lace front wigs. When Remy Ma went to jail, she was thugged out. Y'all don't remember the Remy Ma with the black lips that was smoking all the weed all day? The Remy Ma that was talking about Annie up? That, you know, it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, moi. It wasn't no makeup. It wasn't none of that. It was the gangster, black lips, weed smoking Remy Ma. But when Remy Ma came home after doing all that time, she needed the attention. She wanted the attention. So here we go with the Instagram. Here we go with the social media. Here we go with focus on everything except for Papoose. Focusing on everything other than your family. You understand what I'm saying? And it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I want to say this, right? And I got to put this out there. This is for all the people in my DM that are saying, Claressa Shields is ugly and Remy Ma is ugly and X, Y, and Z. You got to understand something. It's still black men out here that are deeply in love with black women. Word to Papoose. See, I'm one of those dudes. Like, it's still black men that want black women. I ain't talking about like mixed. I ain't talking about exotic or whatever y'all want to call these, the dog fur. It's still black men out here that are highly attracted and in love with a fully blown black woman. I'm talking all zigger. I'm talking Negro farmer black woman. You understand what I'm saying? And when you looking at Remy Ma and you looking at Claressa Shields, you are looking at pure ziggers. You understand? So I understand the angle with Papoose. He want a black woman. He don't want that. He don't like that dog fur. And it's okay. The only problem is Papoose married a bird brain. He married a woman that is still yearning for attention from other men. So now we come up to present day, because I don't want to go through their whole relationship. I just wanted to give y'all a synopsis, some context on where we are, what we are looking at. We looking at a black man that held down a black woman at her lowest point, kept her name in the media, kept her name in the industry, kept her name held high. And when she came home, the only thing she could do was look for attention from other men. Yeah. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. And where do that attention come from? Social media, Instagram. When you can go on Instagram and you can dress yourself up with that weave and all that makeup, and you can take these pictures and you can paint a narrative of something that is not. And you got to understand something, man. It's always the dude that your girlfriend or your wife tell you ain't got to worry about. That was easy to block, Captain. Oh, Papoose, you ain't got to worry about easy to block, Captain. He just a battle rapper. It's always the dude that your girl tell you not to worry about who you should be worried about. Oh, he just worked for me. He's just an employee. He's just a battle rapper. And this same battle rapper is blowing out your old lady back. See, it's always the dude they tell you not to worry about. It's always that guy. Nasty work. Remy Ma is a full-blown bird brain. And what happens is you get with these women, you in love with these women, and it take time for you to really understand who you're dealing with. It take time to really learn a person. And Papoose, man, he really put a lot of energy into a bird brain. That, people asking me my perspective on it. I think it's a beautiful thing that Papoose was able to go through that cycle and then turn around and show the world, oh, it's never over, baby. Yeah, it's never over. The dude that you told Papoose not to worry about is a bozo. So what did Papoose do? He said, okay, no worries. And he went and got with an American boxing world champion. I got to salute Papoose. He didn't go get the dog fur. He didn't go marry a Mexican woman. He didn't go get him a Asian. He went and got him another full-blown black woman. American world champion, heavyweight world champion, Claressa Shields. Yeah. See how that worked? You got to know something, man. It's easy to victimize the it's easy to victimize the woman and make the villain out of a man. It's always been that way in America. The man, we are the villain. We are the dog. We are everything under the sun. And it's always that the woman is the victim. The woman she is being abused. She's being, verbally abused. She's being domestic violence. It's always these things. But when you take a telescope, when you take a microscope and you put it on that relationship, what you will understand is 8 times out of the 10, it's the man that's being abused verbally. It's the man that's being physically abused. It's the man that's really going through the ups and the downs, the lefts and the rights of everything that come with a scorned woman. You gotta know something. We're gonna talk. I want to really give y'all some game on this. I mean, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in rap. When I say a scorned woman, you gotta ask yourself, how many men shoved dick in your wife or your girlfriend before you got her? How many men has your girlfriend been with or your wife been with before you got with her? Because that is the reason why it's always going to be a problem. That is the reason why situations like Remy Ma and Papoose happen. Because as a man, you get with this woman. She been having sex since she was 15 years old, 16. High school, college, corporate America, right? Grad school. Through all these phases, she been getting different men blowing her back out. And then you come along around 30 years old and you marry shorty. And you wondering why it's always going left. You wondering why it's always an argument. But it's because you are fighting the remnants of all those other men. You are fighting the spirits left in her. Like, it get deep, homie. And when I look at Papoose and Remy Ma, these are the messages that I get. These are the downloads that download. It was nothing Remy Ma could do for Papoose, and it was nothing Papoose could do for Remy Ma. All those one-night stands, all those boyfriends. You understand? Yeah, he was a boyfriend. He was a friend. See, a woman will never tell you her real body count because that will explain why it ain't working out. So let's take it where it need to go. The majority of men go through hell. They go through hell behind closed doors trying to make something work, trying to make something, go to the next level. And I'm going to go back into that. But it's a reason why back in the day, your wife had to be a virgin. It's a reason why back in the day, the virgins are the ones that got married. You come to the father, you say, hey, I want to marry your daughter. The father say, okay, you're going to be a part of the family. You're going to work on the farm for a few years. You're going to do X, Y, and Z, and then you can have my daughter. And she's a virgin. Because when you get with a woman that has never been with another man, then you are the only one that she knows. You are the only one that is influencing her behavior. But when this guy has had sex with her, that guy has had sex with her, that man, see, they make it like it's a normal thing, but it's not. And we're going to go into these things. We're going to talk about these wide varieties of topics because when it comes to grown men, we got to have a voice, my G. We got to have somebody that can speak to this and is not afraid to speak to this. You marry your girl and 5 dudes done smashed out. And that's a low number. I'm just shooting low. You know what I mean? By the time you get with shorty, she done been with way more than 5 men. And then you wonder why You can't do nothing right. You wonder why it's an argument. You wonder why it's a divorce. You wonder why it's a breakup. You wonder why it's always ups and downs. It's really because you are battling with past it's spirits, homie. When he busts on her face, that's spirits. When she swallow, that's spirits. When he come at her, that's spirits. Big salute to the chat, man. Let's run something. I wanna show y'all. I just wanna run this because I thought that this was a beautiful thing. And I want to salute Papoose for, finding better, for leveling up. Yeah, Remy Ma was nasty work. And love is blinding for men. Love is something that'll blind you, homie. You can't really see who you dealing with because you so in love. You're chemically imbalanced with pheromones and testosterone and whatever's going on between you two. And in due time, it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. It's only so long that this female is gonna be able to hide exactly who she is. Remy Ma been a jump off. That's how easy the block captain knocked her back out, because she was only acting like a wife. She was only acting like it was black love. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk real tonight. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And I'm gonna double back on why you were supposed to be a virgin. Your wife is supposed to be a virgin. And I'm gonna double back on the double standard with these things, because that's a whole nother topic. Big salute. Hey, hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all walk in here. 457 people in the chat. Lock in.
Unlace them and pull the tug out. Y'all don't listen to me. I did that for her, Pat.
You don't want to fall.
I did that for her.
It's right though.
I did it. You're not supposed to tie him, bro. But
It's sick. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I ain't been doing nothing lately. Okay. You good, and it's new. Who be driving you crazy? That's how you wear them. You don't lace their Timbs up. They literally. How you gonna fight some? How you gonna fight some losers? I appreciate Papoose support. That was cool. And for him fixing my laces for me, that was cool. Yes, he do got my back. That's what's up.
On me.
So it looked like Claressa Shields and Papoose, they still going strong. He walked her out for a fight earlier tonight. I already know whoever she gonna fight, she gonna whoop her ass. I can't wait to see the highlights.
It's still men. See, you gotta understand something. Salute to Papoose, man, because he married Remy Ma. Women, y'all control who y'all can have sex with, but men, we control marriage. We control if you get married or not. And Papoose got on one knee and he proposed to Remy Ma. So, salute to Papoose for just standing on business. Salute to all men out there that stand on business. I want to salute all of us. And I'm talking to the big dogs. I ain't talking to the puppies. I ain't talking to the dudes that still eating puppy chow. I'm talking to the real men out there that found a beautiful woman and got on one knee and proposed to that woman. Put a ring on her finger. You understand what I'm saying? Went through the process of the wedding and the vows and all of that, all of the festivities. It take a lot as a man to do that. And then, in due time, all those things go to the wayside. And it's all about the woman. It's all about your wife. It's all about everyone else except for you. So salute to that. And salute the Papoose, because it's still black men out here that love black women. Listen, let me show you something. It's still black men out here that love a full-grown black woman. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's go ahead with it, right? Imagine what Papoose went through in that relationship with Remy Ma. Imagine what he went through behind closed doors, because men, we suffer in silence. Men, we suffer in silence, my G. We don't, see, women, y'all get to cry, y'all get to lash out, y'all get to be so emotional. And men, a lot of the times we make this shit look good. You understand what I'm saying? And this is I'm speaking broadly. 350 people in here, and I know that it's people watching, and I don't want you to ever take this as if this got something to do with me, or if it got something to do with you, or if it got something. I'm just speaking for the vast majority of men in America. Men, we make it look good. But imagine a woman like Remy Ma, knowing what we know now, knowing she's sleeping with a whole battle rapper. She's sleeping with the fucking help. She's sleeping with the man in a battle rapper that she told Papoose, you don't worry about him. Imagine what he went through. Imagine how many times Remy Ma called Papoose insecure. Imagine how many times Remy Ma told Papoose, why is you worried about another nigga? Why is you worried about another nigga? Why is you worried about another man? Imagine what he went through behind closed doors when you dealing with women like that can't be honest with themselves. They really yearn and beg, and they want attention. They post on Instagram all kind of, and all they do. And when you as a man can smell it, because we got intuition too. We got antennas. We can tell when another dude is pressing the line. We can tell when something is going on. We can tell when you are smitten as a woman. And I can only imagine the mental manipulation that Papoose went through when he was saying, yo, what's the deal with that dude, Easy the Block Captain? Why is y'all all smiley and the airtime? No, why is you worried about another man? You insecure. He's just a battle rapper. Don't worry about him. He ain't worried about me. The whole time she's sucking him off. The whole time Remy Ma know that Papoose was right. That's why I'm speaking on these things, because nobody ain't gonna say this. Everybody gonna make it look like it's X, Y, and Z. Everybody gonna make it look like it could have been this. And what I'm telling you is, imagine the mental manipulation that he went through. Go ask your girl right now about a nigga you think something going on, and see what she say to you. See if she don't turn it around on you and make her be the victim and make you look like you insecure as a man because you even asking about that dude. This where it get nasty at. This is why I'm telling all the men out there, never let a woman convince you that you are insecure. Never. As soon as a woman call you insecure, that should be a red flag that you need to pay more attention to what you're talking about. Whatever you are talking about, whatever you are approaching, whatever you are asking about, as soon as she deflects and calls you insecure, you know you on the right path, my G. Stay right where you at. Don't go this way. Don't go that way. Stay right there. Because again, like I said, just imagine how many times he was called insecure for asking about Easy the Block Captain. The same very dude that she's with right now. Think to yourself, how many arguments she became the victim when he was approaching that topic, only to find out that he was right the whole time. Yeah, it's nasty work, B. And nobody, again, this is just grown man dialogue. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. Now I wanna go this way with this, right? Whole nother angle. When men realize, because you gotta know something, right? When you are married or you got a girlfriend or you got a boyfriend and everybody know, people are going to try you to see if it's real. So a man, people could know that's his wife, but they still going to go in your DM and see if you open the DM. A man could know that's his girlfriend. A girl could know that's her man, but she's still going to flirt with that man just to see. And when you show that it was never real, when you show that you are not loyal, when you show that you are weak, that's when the disrespect comes. So nobody ever disrespected Remy when we thought or we betrayed or we believed that it was black love. But as soon as we realized that Remy Ma was a bird brain and Remy Ma was cheating on Papoose or whatever the situation was, utmost disrespect, if y'all have not noticed. The utmost disrespect. I'm talking every angle. Because you having a husband was your protection. Yeah. Listen to me. I told y'all there is no alpha woman out here. There's no such thing as an alpha woman. So you are only portraying masculinity, but it's not an alpha. So when a man feel like he want to disrespect you, it ain't nothing you could do about it. The only thing really protecting you is the fact that, oh, that's your husband. Okay, respect. That's the alpha. Okay, respect. Yeah, Jerome Street, you know, I'm definitely going to go hard every night. Every live stream is going to be intentional. I'm going to make, one thing I realized last year, you go through the whole year, right? You do your analytics and you do some soul searching and you reevaluate your situation. And what I realized is it's easy to just hop on live, hop on these social media apps, right? And waste time, waste content, waste minutes, waste voice, waste words. And I didn't want to do that this year. Every live stream will be intentional. So it don't matter if we're talking about Donald Trump. It don't matter if we're talking about deportation. It don't matter if we're talking about race. It don't matter if we're talking about relationships. It's going to be pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. So yeah, now we see that you got to know something. We all looked at Remy a certain way. We all thought that Remy, we know the old Remy Martin, the Annie up. We know the Annie up Remy Martin. We know to shoot somebody. We know the weed smoking. But when Papoose put his arm around her, when Papoose proposed to her, made her a wife, we all respected her like a wife. We didn't have that same respect for Remy Ma before she was married. She was Remy Ma. Papoose put that arm, he put her under the wing. And then we say, okay, that's black love. So let me show you an example of what happens when the veil is uncovered, when the curtains are moved to the side, when we can now see through the smoke and mirror and we can realize you was never a wife, Remy Ma. You was never a wife. You always was a bird brain. Let me show y'all exactly what happens. Salute to Easy. Salute to Geechee Gotti, man.
Like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, you would put up with all of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
Woo! Salute to Geechee.
Put up with all of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch. This shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch. This shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch. Oh my God. That was great.
Yeah, look at her face. Look at her face. Now you got battle rappers. You got bloggers. You got people that would have never disrespected you one time calling you a female dog and all that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I wanna go all the way left, right? Because it gets so much deeper than this. I want to play something for y'all, and then, you gotta know something, right? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But the game is wicked. The game is wicked, and I just think that it's amazing that Papoose was able to say, you know what? Go do your thing, Remy. I'ma find something better than this. And I think that all men and anybody that's falling under my voice, you know, that's going through whatever you're going through, trying to satisfy a woman that seem like you can't satisfy, seem like it's going to be an issue. You know, a lot of the times you don't even know what's going on. You think, yo, women are way better at sneaking and creeping than men are. You know what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is this, you know, it's always a female watching your husband. It's always a woman watching. See, men will they'll fuck you. They'll have sex with you. So you got to know it's always men looking to have sex with any female. Right? But the difference is it's always women that's looking to take. They looking at your husband, they saying she don't deserve him. She make more money than you. She way more successful than you. She way more loyal and put together. And she looking at your husband and she's saying, she don't even deserve Papoose. You see? It's a difference in the levels when it come to this. Remy thought Easy the Block Captain wanted to, he don't want to marry you. You were a trophy. He wanted to conquer you. He wanted to have sex with you. And now he did that. Claressa Shields, a boxing world champion, she looking at Remy Ma like, you don't even deserve this man. And I just want y'all to know it. That's what's really going on. That's what's really going on. Don't get flustered. Don't get out of pocket. Don't get depressed. Work out. Make sure you are up to par. Because trust me, the same female that she introduced you to is plotting on you. Her boss is watching you. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I want to play something, right? Because I spoke on just imagining what Papoose quite possibly was going through in that relationship, in that marriage. And I want to play a clip of this dude right here. Now, me personally, you know, I'm gonna just give my context and my dialogue. This was sent to me. Salute to who's, people that send, these clips. And I just want to show this because because the thing is this, right? This is the average man in America. This guy right here, white, black, Mexican, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And again, men suffer in silence. So Papoose made that shit look real good, and then he went and got him a world-class boxing world federation champion, and I respect that. Salute to that man. All right? So I'm gonna listen to some of this. We're gonna watch some of this, and then I'm gonna just give my detail, my context on some of this. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. 9 times out of 10. 9 times. Yo, listen, you wouldn't believe that I don't want to say 9. I'm gonna say 6 times out of 10. You marry a attention thirsty, low-key bird brain. It's only 4 out of 10 men that married a loyal woman, that married a woman that don't want no attention, or married a woman that's gonna hold you down, that's gonna stay down, married a woman that's gonna protect your energy, protect your integrity, protect your honor when nobody ain't looking. See, this is what you gotta understand. 6 out of 10 men married a Remy Ma. They married a woman that's for real. When the right man come around, she gonna cheat on you. She gonna play you, homie. It's only 4 out of 10 men that might got a real one, that might got a loyal woman. And I'm talking on every level. Salute, China Brim. I see you in the chat, my G. 050 the movement. You already know how we do. Yeah. We connected. We only rubbing shoulders with bosses when it come to these YouTube streets. Salute, China Brim. I see you out there. We gonna chop it up. Hey, I'ma stay on focus. But China, you got these YouTube streets in the frenzy right now, homie. It's crazy. You know what I mean? We gonna chop game, but yeah, the average man is in Papoose's situation. The average man has married a woman that was able to cover up that Jezebel spirit. She was able to put a lot of makeup. She was able to wear a nice smile. She was able to act like a wife. And then you really married a Remy Ma. And I mean on every level. Every level. Yeah, let me ask you a question. Is your wife or is your girlfriend, is she receiving text messages from niggas? Is she opening DMs and conversating with niggas? Like, is she protecting your integrity? Is she protecting your honor? Most women are not doing that. Behind closed doors, somebody is looking at you like a sucker. Somebody is saying, that's that nigga wife right there, man. That nigga, I feel sorry for that nigga. That's that man girlfriend right there. He love her. I feel sorry. Just like Easy the block captain. You know how long he probably was saying, yeah, man, Papoose is crazy, man. He don't even know. Shorty's a... Yeah, that's... It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rapping. You got to understand something. When I talk like this, a lot, again, I don't want nobody applying me to the situation. I'm one of the 4 out of 6. I'm one of the 4 out of 6. I did my due diligence. But you got to understand something. It ain't, you think you the man. You think you the big dog. You think you this and you think you that until you get to figuring out, you get to searching around and you get to asking certain questions. And what you'll figure out is it's a nigga in your girl DM, homie, that she talking to. It's a man. It's a nigga in your girl text messages. She got him under the piece of man. She got him under customer service or something. The name say customer service. You think it's customer service. Nah, homie. That's an Easy to block captain. Yeah. That's the nigga that your wife or your girlfriend told you not to worry about. Why am I giving y'all this game tonight? Why am I speaking on this? Well, you know what, man? A lot of people are asking my perspective on it. And I just got to keep it 100. I got to keep it real. Majority of the roses in the rose garden are poisonous, my G. Majority of the roses in the rose garden are poisonous. They just look good. They just smell good. But if you touch them, if you marry them, it's nasty work. And nobody really pinpointed these angles with Remy Ma and Papoose. Everybody's, Remy, you wrong. Remy, you this. But imagine what Papoose went through in the last 4 years. Imagine the mental manipulation. Imagine how many times he was called insecure. Imagine how many times she told him, you shouldn't be worried about this nigga and you shouldn't be worried about that nigga. And then she's going to these battle raps and she getting on her knees. How many times you think she kissed Papoose in the mouth after she left Easy the block captain? How many times you think Remy Ma came in the house and kissed Papoose? I'm sorry, my G's. I know this is real. I know this is going to trigger a lot of y'all, but it is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. Let me tell you something, right? Because I know y'all watching. 475 people in the live chat. I know y'all in here. I posted something and I told my young boys, go through your old lady phone. Tell her you want to go through her text messages. And a lot of people took that and played with it and said, oh, X, Y, and Z and moved around. There's a lot going on Facebook and Instagram when I said that. It triggered a lot of people. You got to know it ain't had nothing to do with me and my old lady. I said your girl. I ain't say your wife. Now, before we move forward, I want to exclude all the, listen, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If the shoe don't fit, to all the women out there, if this don't fit you, then just sit back, relax, catch a contact. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to y'all. You understand? Because there are a lot of loyal women out there. And I mean loyal on every level. I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about, yo, it's so many different angles as men and women that we will approach to see if you were real or not. Just the fact that you giving me conversation in your DM and your man don't know about it, that's letting me know you, nah. Let's watch this clip, man. It is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. I want y'all to watch something. Put your eyes on this.
Huh? When he needs somebody to help him. But a woman help everybody cool with it. Nobody say shit. Everybody got their back. But when a man go through something, he get stepped on, he get beat down, he get degraded, he get insulted, he get dragged down through the mud. You wonder what's wrong with these men. They going through it. They stressed the out. They hurt inside, bro. Men get tired of every time something going wrong with them, everybody shut down on them, bro. Everybody turn around, turn their back, and like he ain't nothing because he a man. It feel like you ain't human when you a man. Like, bro, I gotta act like I ain't hurt. I gotta act like I don't want to cry, bro. I gotta sit in the room and cry to myself, wipe my tears away, and come outside and smile at my kids and white face like I ain't going through shit. Like I ain't dealing with nothing. I know men feel like that sometimes, bro. You try to be tough, bro. I don't care how strong you think you will, bro. But when your heart get hurt, bro, it's different, bro. When your people laugh at you, bro, when you suffer, that shit different. That's a different feeling, man. It's a different feeling. I don't think anybody understand what the hell I'm talking about right now. No! It ain't always the man's fault. Relationship fail. It's because they failed him. When somebody failed you mentally and physically and emotionally, they failed you, bro.
I'm gonna play the rest of it.
Sheesh. Salute the, the clips that come in. So we gonna go this way with that. Now this man right here, right, to me, is the epitome of what the majority of men are going through in America. I'm gonna just speak on America. You know what I'm saying? And I did a whole video a while ago. I did a whole video maybe some months ago talking about like just crying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like most men need an outlet, right? And they don't really even know how to release whatever they feeling, right? So this particular guy, he got in the car and he this is what he's saying, right? Now, when I watched this, I said to myself, he is projecting what's going on in his life. This is his situation, and he's just he's venting. But I don't really agree with venting on social media. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with what he's doing, but I appreciate it because now I can get it and I can dissect it and I can give it to you from a non-emotional angle where I could just give you the logic of the facts. I could just give you the real pure dope and that's it. You know what I'm saying? When you screaming and you emotional, that's something that I don't think men should do in public. I'm not, I don't believe that men should do that in public. I believe that, like, go in your man cave, go in your car, put your phone, whatever you got to do, but you don't cry. You don't hit the like button or the live button and then cry. I don't believe in that. So people that do that, I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying like, he feels like there's nobody. You're gonna understand. This is something that you learn in due time. But if you got a father to really give you this game, then it comes easier. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares when it come to men. Let me give you an example, right? Say for instance, it was the other way around. It was Papoose who had got with one of these little battle rappers and did it, and it came out the way it came out with Remy Ma. The world would have been upside down. Papoose would have got dragged through the mud. Papoose would have literally got canceled for doing that. And everybody would have felt it would have been an outpour. But because it was Remy Ma doing it to Papoose, nobody really cares like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, move on, fine, but that's what you got to understand, is that's what come with being an alpha. So even if I was having this conversation with this man right here, it wouldn't be me showing any empathy or me showing him, I'm not going to feel sorry, because as a man, I got to tell you, this what come with this shit. Work yourself to the bone, homie, and die. That's what come with this. Give your life source. You're going to get drained each way. You're going to be drained as a man. That's why I don't allow women to call themselves the alpha. Because the alpha don't get no empathy. Nobody cares when the male lion, the king of the jungle, is a little bit depressed. Nobody cares. Get your ass up and go to work, homie. Get your ass up and you ain't making enough money. Get your ass up and find another job. Get your ass up and make more money. We don't care. The world don't care. There's nothing wrong with speaking on this. It's actually the beautiful thing, because these are conversations that need to be had. So my man, he's upset right now. He's highly upset. He's lashing out. And what I would tell him is, homie, all that screaming ain't gonna do nothing. Take all that energy and figure out another way, because it don't matter about none of that. Your wife still, your girl, your family gonna still say, where the hell is the money at? Bro, get that out the way. After you get all that done, now you tell us, did you find another job? Or how was orientation? How much they paying? Do you got insurance? We need health insurance. This would make us the alpha, baby. This would really make us the big dogs, is because at the end of the day, we are expected to emotionally and financially and mentally and spiritually, coddle our family, our women, our children. Hey, baby, everything all right? Okay. I'm listening to you. Cut the TV. Okay, I'm paying attention. The other way around is really looked at as complaining. You get to talking about how you don't like this and it ain't working out like that and da-da-da-da-da, and tired of my job and I'm tired of my boss, and da-da-da-da. It's like, nigga, stop complaining, man. They call that shit is like complaining. Nobody gonna care, B. I gotta laugh. It's a beautiful thing. That shit right there should motivate you. You use that as steam to get to the next level. Yeah, I use the Papoose and all that. That is a beautiful situation, because I see the message in the madness. Remy Ma was a bird, homie, a full-blown bird brain. You don't get depressed. You don't lose out and lose your job and get homeless and go through the ringer because you found out you married a bird brain. You level up. You ain't got to run to a white woman because the black woman did you wrong. You go find you a level up. You go find you a better black woman and you stand on that business. So I got to salute Papoose for that. Remy Ma don't want no hands with Claressa Shields. She ain't on no level like Claressa Shields, a World Boxing Federation champion. Got to salute Pap on that. But to all the other dudes, this is fuel right here. Nobody cares, B. You got to get that through your mind. Get that through your head. Nobody is going to care. Big salute to the chat. Let's listen to let me give my man a few more. He was hot too. My man was hot. Hold on, let me give my man a couple of minutes. My man was hot. I watched the whole video. He was tight. I ain't got. I'm letting him go a little bit longer. Word to the chat. I'm telling you. So I hope he was gonna. Let's let him go a little longer.
Time. You try to love them, they don't want love. They don't want to kiss. They don't want nothing. They push you in the corner, bro. People push you in the corner and they expect you to smile while you in that corner hurt. You are family. They don't know you. Friend, they don't know you. You don't care about it, but damn, am I a bad person like that? Where everybody down on me when I'm hurting? What is it about me that you don't like? What is it you don't want me to be? Is it something you don't want me to be? It's something you really see in me and you scared of it. People be scared of what's in you. They know how much love you got in your heart. They know what you want to do with your life. They just don't want you to get there. They want to be where you at. They want to walk in those shoes and sit in the same seat you sit in, bro. That's why everybody want to help you. Because they know once you get it, you got it. It is going to multiply. They know it. So everybody say no. So you won't multiply. So you can divide. So you can subtract. So you can lose. That's exactly what's going on, bro.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt sorry when I watched my man right here. He going through it. And it made me more appreciative of my situation. You know what I'm saying? How I'm happily married, man. I done, you gotta understand something, man. It's a beautiful thing when you go through the whole process and you build a strong foundation and you build a strong situation that can catapult everybody. You know what I'm saying? But again, 6 out of 10 men is going through this. 6 out of 10 men is this what they feel? This is what's going on. You think Papoose ain't never went in his car and had this conversation? You think Papoose ain't never got in one of those trucks and drove, and when he was rapping and spitting and skitting, and but I'm tired of this shit. Told her I don't want to. You think Papoose ain't did this? What's the conclusion to this? Where's the conclusion? This is the conclusion. As men, bro, it's certain levels to this that only we get to check those boxes. Only we get to stand in those shoes. You don't get to call yourself an alpha if you ain't never really stood in a grown man's shoes. So here at Grown Man Business TV, I'm eliminating that. Ain't no such thing as an alpha nothing but an alpha male. The alpha man. Right? Let me double back, right? I want to elaborate on this part. And this is one of the parts that I could do a whole live stream on this, but I'm gonna just do it right here. That whole virgin thing, when I was young, I didn't understand it. I'm like, well, why do the female got to be a virgin? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was they doing that back in the day? I always had those thoughts. I always had those wheels always turned in my brain. It's like, the male, he don't have to be a virgin, but the woman got to be a virgin. Is that fair? Is that unfair? You know what I'm saying? If the male is so it took maturity and it took a certain level of elevation for me to really understand that part of the Bible, that part of just what that was. Now, before we get into that, I want to say this, right? Let's be honest about double standards. You know what I'm saying? One thing I think that gets women in trouble and makes women inferior to men, right? And makes men superior to women is the fact that men, we acknowledge double standards. We understand that there are things that women can do, we are just not allowed to do. There are things that women can get away with and that women are allowed to do or expected to do, right? But men, we are not allowed or expected to do those things. In men, we accept the double standard. It's called a double standard. But women, on the other hand, they don't ever like to really accept double standards. Women like to accept the things that they can do that are beneficial to them, but then they want to also do the things that men get to do that are beneficial to men, if that makes sense. I don't want this to go over your head or under your bridge, but it's called double standards for a reason. Let me give you an example. Real men, we understand that we are not supposed to hit women. We are not supposed to smack, close fists, nothing like that when it comes to women. But we do understand that your wife might get mad and she might try to smack you. You know, if you do something totally outrageous, that your wife might physically attack you, and that's okay. Men, we understand that if we physically attack a woman, we're going to jail. Listen, even if we didn't do it, just if they say we did it, we going to jail. But we understand that if a woman physically attacks us, nobody's going to jail. All right? So we understand that double standard. So it's the same thing with like sexual intercourse or bodies or how many partners, all that plays a fact in a double standard. So the woman was supposed to be a virgin. When you married this woman, she was supposed to be a virgin, and it was a reason for that. But in due time, it becomes, well, if he, why do we got to be the virgin and he not a virgin? Well, it's a double standard. Men didn't necessarily have to be a virgin, but a woman should have been that. You understand? Because a man is not being he's not being penetrated. He's not being infiltrated. There's no spirits being left inside of him. But women, that's the other way around. So I wanted to put that out there so that I could get into the situation, because I know the first question going to be, well, why do they got to be this and why? Because it's a double standard. You understand? When women have sexual intercourse with men, it changes them. They change. So the first time a female has sex, she's not the same person after she does that. And then after the next person, maybe it's a fat guy, maybe it's an old guy, maybe it's a young guy, maybe it's a guy with short hair, maybe it's a guy with long hair. You know, all these different men create a woman that you marry. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, let's just start late. Let's say this woman starts having sex at 17. And then you marry her at 37. So from 17 to 37, you know, she done had boyfriends. She done had a whole phase. She done had one night stands. She done had, like, you know, just friends that they ended up, you know, let's just say she's had sex with 12 men. That is a problem, homie. That is an issue. You understand? Respectfully, 12 different men have shoved cock in this woman. And then you, the 13th, you come along and you say, I'm going to marry you. That's where the problems really stem from. You don't understand what's going on. You trying to figure out why is this and why is that, or why is, you know, whatever your situation is. And what you got to understand is, well, some of that stem from the one dude. Some of that stem from the other dude. Some of that stem from this dude. And if y'all honest, she'll end up telling you these things. But most women aren't honest. Ask a woman her real body count. She's not going to tell you. Why? If it don't mean nothing, if body count don't mean nothing, if body count is not something that we should really worry about, if I ask you that, why would a female lie about it? It's because it do mean something. It actually means more than you know. It's very serious. Okay, chill season, right? Maybe chill season said maybe she was looking for love in maybe she was looking for love in the wrong places, my guy, respectfully. Well, okay. But that's still a choice, and that's still an action. And with those actions come reactions. So if you are continuously looking for love in the wrong place, and every time these dudes get to have sex with you, the only thing they have in common is that y'all met, y'all tried, y'all had sex, and y'all broke up. You think after you done knocked this woman down 5, 6, 7 times, you done hit her in the car, y'all done had sex in the house, y'all done did all kind of different experiments, you think that just goes away after y'all break up? For us as men, it do. But for women, it don't. It's just a double standard. You understand what I'm saying? For women, you are being penetrated. Your universe is being infiltrated every time. So that's why back in the day, it was very serious. You know, your father was very serious about making sure that you was a virgin, that your hymen had not been broken, that your cherry had not been popped. It was very serious. Now, fast forward, 35 years old. This lady is 35 now. She been having sex since she was 16 years old. High school, college, graduate school, corporate America, business trips. After all this goes down, here you come. Oh, I love you, baby. You know, baby, listen to me. I love you. I want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? You get on one knee, will you marry me? And you put the ring out there. It's beautiful, man. We just gotta have these conversations sometimes. Listen, man. And again, listen, man. We having conversation. I got a platform. I got a voice. My voice is more powerful than CNN. My voice is more powerful than Fox News. You know, more powerful than DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God playing butt tag on your morning radio on the Breakfast Club. My voice is more powerful because it's pure dope. It's independent content creation. I have nobody telling me what to say or how to say it. So when I give you this game, the last thing you should do is apply it to me. See, that's what really made me too start looking at certain people differently. Start really understanding we not the same. And that's okay. A lot of us, we just not the same. Because if I'm telling you this and you saying, oh, nah, homie, nah. I'm just giving you the game. I could give you game on not smoking crack. That don't mean I smoked crack before. I'm telling you, don't smoke crack, man. From what I see, from the outside looking in, when you smoke crack, you turn to a crackhead. You understand? If you take that and say, G&B TV must have smoked crack before, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's levels to this. And what I realize is a lot of y'all ain't on my level. It don't matter if you got a master's degree. It don't matter if you high on corporate America. I'm talking mentally. I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, on this level. We not on the same level. And you got to know something. It's always going to be somebody who done got a divorce. It's always going to be somebody who can't keep their relationship together. It's always going to be somebody who can't even keep a female. They can't even, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got none of this shit going on that's going to tell you. I'm only telling you from an angle where I got a successful marriage. I've been married. I know how it feel to go through relationships and not work out. I know how it feel to muster up enough guts, because a lot of you dudes ain't got enough guts to marry a woman that's standing next to you, that's standing by you, that deserve your last name. You won't even marry her because you ain't man enough. It's levels to this shit. Papoose was mad. He got on one knee. It didn't work out, but he did that. So you got to know something, man. You know, again, I'm just giving you the game on this. I'm just telling you from experience on what I've seen and where I've rubbed shoulders at, that this what you looking at. But at the same time, it's soon, he must be, is everything going on right over there? Yeah, everything good over here, homie. Trust me. You ain't got to worry about what I got going on. You understand? So 450 people in here. I know who in here. I know who watching. It's one of the reasons I got rid of my Instagram channel. Because a lot of y'all is lurking. A lot of y'all is watching. A lot of y'all is plotting. A lot of these people, they hoping you look like, or you got a downfall, or you get a divorce. They waiting. That's the work. That's what they want. They want to find out it didn't work out so they could say, I told you so. So what I did is I said, I'm gonna make you come over here. You want you want to see GMB TV, or you want to hear what I'm talking about? You could come over here. Come over here, homie. It's a reason I got 30K on this thing. It's a reason for that. Six out of 10 men have a girlfriend or a wife that's just like Remy Ma, if not worse. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just giving you the truth. 6 out of 10 men have married a woman that is an attention whore. She ask your girl or your wife to get rid of Instagram. Hey man, listen, social media ain't working. I think that we should get rid of these apps. Let's take a break for 6 months. See, I did that. Nobody don't even gotta ask me. I did that just off the whim because Instagram is like fast food. You know how it feel to go to McDonald's and eat a bunch of, you real hungry, you eat a Big Mac, you eat a 10-piece nugget, you eat a large fry and a sweet tea. You know how that shit make you feel like you just feel bloated. You know what I'm saying? Because all the food is fake. The food that you just ate was fake. Instagram is McDonald's. Instagram is where you can go up there, you can filter this picture. You can put a nice caption under it. You can make it what you want to make it. But see, YouTube, me on this camera talking to you, I can't make this shit what I want to make it. I can't be recording this video in my closet and telling you that it's the big house. That's why I say, I got to step away from that. I'm only going to go where I can keep it all the way funky. Ain't no filter with this. This ain't no filter. I just look like this. This ain't no filter. So again, 400 people in the live chat. I know some of y'all is in here. You know, if you know, then you know. I know some of y'all is watching. Come on, man. My old lady, man, top shelf. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did a little bit more searching and digging than Papoose. I could have told Papoose what Remy Ma was a long time ago. When she was smoking all that weed and shit, I said, nah, Pap, I don't think Remy, don't do that. No, but I love her, Pap. I'm telling you. Annie up, yap that fool. Annie up, kidnap that fool. It's the perfect timing. You heard her verse on that song? I don't think she's the white. I don't think you should do that, Pap. Yeah, she was up there with MOP, Rockefeller. She was smoking weed. I don't think you should marry. I would have told Pap that shit years ago. Don't ever confuse me with Papoose. Don't ever do that. I'm saluting Pap, though, because I like what he did. I like how he leveled up. But, me personally, I could have told Papoose 5 years ago, don't do that. Don't do that, Pap. That ain't a good look, B. Is what it is, it'll be what it's gonna be. So you ain't gotta worry about what I got going on. Don't ever worry about that. And I was gonna go on Instagram, I was gonna kind of address that, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna just get rid of the whole app for right now. Cause I know y'all watching, I know you looking, I know you lurking, I know you paying attention, I know you in the live chat, I know you like it, I know you over here. Salute. Yeah, nasty work, B. Let's look at another video, man. Salute to the chat. Yeah, man. And I'm going to tell you this, I believe it's a level up for Papoose when it comes to Claressa Shields. I like the fact that he went and got another black woman successful. But I want to say this, like, We don't know Claressa Shields. I don't know Shorty. You know what I mean? She could be a part of that 6. See what it is you don't get you gotta prove that you're not a part of that 6. You gotta prove in due time. Listen, man, niggas is gonna holler at your wife, man. Niggas is gonna go in your wife DM, they gonna go in your girl DM, they gonna do these things because it's a test. So if Papoose is with Claressa Shields, right? Then in due time, you know, it's gonna be a Floyd Mayweather or one of these dudes in her DM or trying to get at her, reaching out to her manager and her publicist and all that. And either she gonna bend, break, and fold, or she gonna stand on business. The only way you get to know it is if you go through it. All women think they loyal. You ever met a female told you she's disloyal? Have you ever met one? Listen, have you ever met a female that told you, "Listen, babe, I'm not loyal. I'm a hoe." You ever heard a woman tell you that? Most likely not. All women think they loyal. All women think that they are wifey material. Until they get tested. Until they get tested the right way, you will never know. Yeah. See what I'm saying, Jerome? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and what, you know, it could be a flaw in Pap that he needs somebody. I think Pap need to double back. Man, he might be having fun with Claressa and all that, but double back, homie, back up, scan the playing field, get your mind right, cause you marry Remy Ma. You obviously ain't got an eye. Your eye ain't good, homie. You know what I mean? So look, your eye for loyal potential wives or not, your shit is not good. You should back up. Salute to the chat, man. Yeah, man. Hold on real quick. Claressa Shield, Remy Ma, Papoose, you know, Black Love. It's a beautiful thing, man. And you know what you're not gonna find a virgin in the day and time that we live in. So that was just an analogy on why I learned why it was so important for men back in the day to find a virgin, is because you don't want to have to relearn this woman. She been taking dick, you know what I'm saying, from this man. She done took dick from that man. She done took, like, what, like, by the time you get it, she done took, it's too much, B. It's too much. But since that's not our reality, right? Your wife or your girlfriend is guaranteed, for the most part, done had sex before. Now it's about, are you man enough to, are you an alpha enough to change that? Are you alpha enough to make your impact so powerful that now she moves to the beat of your drum? If that makes sense. You got to, again, everybody can't be an alpha, homie. You got to be able to now come into this woman's life, right? Make an impact in her life so powerful that she moves to the beat of your drum. You feel me? That's where the game come in. That's where it change up at. And when you can do that, you can actually eliminate everything and change everything that, but it's a reason why the body count is never really the truth. Hey, how many men you been with? So I could just know, you know, what I'm working with, what I gotta, you know, what we gotta fix, what I gotta alter, you know, what I need to do to make sure this thing is what it's supposed to be. How many men you been with? Oh, you insecure. A real man ain't worried about. No, a real man is gonna ask that. They lie to us. They lie to y'all. A real man wanna know. I need to know if you was a hoe or not. I need to know how crazy you was going before me and you got together. See, everything they put into this media is a lie. That's why Grown Man Business TV voice is so powerful, because I'm going to give you the truth that they supposed to be giving you. They got you thinking that you ain't supposed to ask that question. That's a fucking lie. That's why a lot of these women are able to do everything they did in their hometown and then move to Texas and get a man, because you don't know when back in the day in her hometown, she was the town jump off. She was the high school jump off. She was the chick that was in the men locker room, in the football locker room, and they was running trains on Shorty. That's her. But because you didn't ask, because you don't want to know, come on, man. Now you wondering why, you having problems. Now you wondering why you finding things, and you looking, and shit is popping up, and it's, now you wondering why. It's because really that's who she is. That's who she always been. Why lie about the body count if the shit don't matter? Because it do matter. It do matter. Big salute to the chat. Salute to all the men out there that's on big dog status. That married that woman, that's putting in the work to make sure everything goes smooth. Salute to all the women out there. The 4 out of 6 that stand on business, that stand on loyalty, that know and protect their man even when he ain't looking, when he at work, when his back is turned. When his back is turned, and it's those niggas and it's those dudes that's trying you, that's in your DM, that's in your, that dude at work that know you married, know you got a husband, but he's still trying to play with you. He's still trying to flirt with you. Salute to all those women out there that stand on that business. Like, nah, we ain't doing it. Nah, nigga, you can't play. I'm not gonna let you play with my husband. I'm not gonna let you play with my man. I'm not gonna let you play with my boyfriend just because he not around. Salute to all those women. See, this ain't one of those, this ain't that. Everybody can't be an alpha. Everybody ain't supposed to be married. Everybody ain't supposed to have these privileges and these luxuries, homie. And we got to get that into society. We got to push that. Shorty, you ain't no wife, Shorty. Somebody's supposed to told Shorty she ain't no wife. That whole phase that you had eliminates you from being a wife, Shorty. Homie, you ain't really no husband. Like, you ain't really got an eye. You ain't really got the discernment. You don't really understand what it take to stand in these shoes. So what you should do is just be a player your whole life. Go out there and fuck around until you 60, 70 and you ain't got nobody, and then figure it out from there. Somebody should say that. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. These are going to be wide range of topics we're going to be talking about on this channel. You know what I'm saying? And this right here was a particular topic that I was asked about, and we're talking about. It's no harm, no foul. You understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm going on 10. We're approaching 10 years. I'm well over the 5-year mark. It's a beautiful thing. Salute to Papoose, man. Everybody talked about this situation, but again, Grown Man Business TV, homie, pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. Pure dope. Pure dope. No other way around this shit. So nobody's going to really approach it from these angles. And then what you got to understand as well is, they watching. The higher ups in the elites, the lurkers, the people in the background, they watching, they plotting, and they praying. What I'm here to tell you is, man, I ain't do this shit for nothing. I didn't get on one knee for nothing. This shit mean till death do us part. Now, if you got yourself a Remy Ma, go ahead and do what you need to do. Amicably. We can agree to disagree. Let's go ahead. If you got yourself a Remy Ma, you need to go and get yourself out of there. Yeah, they watching. Dresky, they watching, B. They watching, man. The platform is growing. You know, we are heavy in the algorithm. Every video, every live stream, we doing 20, 30, 40,000 views. You know, they watching. So I got to make sure, and I got to be sure that every time I go live, it is intentional. That I'm not just up here talking to be talking. You know, I done did that. I done got up here before. I done just talked and just you know, going off at the, you know, but we are at a present moment in this platform that everything got to be intentional. I got to be clear about everything, and I got to make sure I'm articulating it. That's how they gave me that warning when it came to academics. You know what I'm saying? I was so disgusted by what academics was doing and saying that I went live and I played some things, and they gave me a warning. 90 days until this warning is off. It ain't a strike, but it's a warning. They watch and be like, you know, again, I like that. I like that. I'm going to send shots at you. You know, and if the shoe fit, then you gonna have to wear it. But you gonna hear me, and you gonna hear me clearly. Don't ever get it confused that I ain't Papoose, homie. I smell the weed smoke on Remy Ma. I would have never put a ring on the left hand of Remy Ma. Smelling like Dutch Masters and Philly Blunts and all that shit. Nah, shorty. You smell like gunpowder, Dutch Masters, and Philly Blunts. Nah, baby. We not. So I don't never confuse this shit with what I got going on. And that's what they was trying to do. They was trying to look at my content and confuse the shit. Nah, I don't never confuse grown man business. Never, ever, 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 ever. Bitch smell like gunpowder. And shorty, your sweater smell like gunpowder and Philly Blunts. You know, you been smoking Philly Blunts? Your lips blacker than all outside. You need to how about this? Stop smoking all the weed, and then we can double back and shit, talk about it later. But right now, you smell like Philly Blunts and Newport 100s and gunpowder smoke, shorty. I'm not gonna bring your ass home to mama. I'm not marrying you. Hell no. Hell no, shorty. Shit. Hell nah. You in rap battles? You stand, hold on, let me show you. You're standing your goddamn ass out there in these rap battles. You got these, look at this. Let me show you something. You standing your, you think I'm gonna put a ring on that? Hell no.
Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
Hell no, man. Hell no.
All of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
You think I would have, hell no. You think I would have married somebody that would have stood there like that? Let that man, hell no. Hell no. I would never, hell no. I would have told you, I would say, Pap, let me holler at you, boss. Hey, listen to me, man. You know, I know you love her. I know you in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But she smelled like gunpowder, man. She got a gun on her, man. Do she got a gun in her purse? Because it smelled like gunpowder in here, man. Smoke fucking Philly Blunts, man. Don't marry this woman. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You think I would have, nah. So don't never get me confused with a, hell nah. That bitch, look at this. She stood right there. She let him do it. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
See?
Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
See? Look at her face right there. Look at face right there. I'm gonna make you come to the channel because you want to listen, you want to watch, you want to hear, you want to pay attention, you want to know. So I'm gonna make you come over here where it's real at. I don't want to be involved with all the Instagram fake posters and all that. I'm good. I'm gonna tell you something, right? I thought I was gonna be fiending to be on Instagram because we all are slaves to these applications. We are all addicted. We are all strung out on these apps. So, I had to figure out how to deactivate Instagram, and I went through the process and I figured it out, and I YouTubed it. And I was saying to myself, like, man, I'm gonna probably be fiending. But little did I know, as soon as I deactivated it, man, I just felt so refreshed. I just feel so like, it's like a feeling, I can't describe it. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized, like, man, I don't need that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it probably for about 6 months. You gonna have to come over here where it's real at. Ain't no filters over here. It ain't none of that. This is direct to consumer. I ain't got a microphone. I ain't got a green screen. None of that. You gonna have to come over here where it's real at. And the next time you hear me say something, you'll be able to get the full you'll really get to understand. You're not gonna get 60 seconds where you could break it down and manipulate the narrative how you want to manipulate the narrative. Nah, homie. You could come over here and get the full narrative. And you think I would have put a ring on that? Hell no. Oh no. No. Nah. You smell like gunpowder and goddamn weed residue and Philly blunts all there. Your fingernails smell like goddamn lobster and shrimp. Mexican packed brick Mexican marijuana that you was smoking. Hydro. I don't want no woman smelling like Hydro and Zaza and all that. That shit stink. Hell no, shorty. Look at that. Look at that right there. Nasty work. Yeah. Look right there. That's the face of a wife, a married woman that's getting smashed by a side battle rap nigga, and everybody know about it. They rapping, they on stage rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a divorce. This is a married woman right here. This is a married woman right here. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, and the beef is gonna be. Shit is nasty work. Absolutely nasty work. And I needed to come from multiple different angles that nobody else is coming from. It's a lot of men out here that stand on business. It's a lot of men out here that have built up these women. Remy Ma fell off completely when she went to jail. Nobody was looking for Remy Ma. Papoose did what he was supposed to do. And it's a lot of men out there. It's a lot of men that are unspoken about. Don't got the same fame and fortune as Papoose. It is what it is, B. It is what it is. And I'm going to tell you something. Shame on Remy Ma. That shit was shameful what you did out here in the industry. It was shameful, shorty. Somebody should have told you, we need to bring shame back. Shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. When you got so look at this nigga Pap. Let me show y'all what Pap be doing. Look at this nigga Pap. Look at this nigga Pap. This nigga is a fool. Look at Papoose. Look at Pap. Watch this. Look at Papoose. Look at Papoose supporting his old lady.
You better get up there with them belts, girl. You better get up there with them belts, girl.
Look at Pat.
Unlace them and pull the tongue out.
That's a good man right there.
I did that.
Look what Pat doing.
You don't want to fall.
I did that for her.
You gotta get this right though.
I did. You're not supposed to tie him, bro. But she did.
Let's try to see if you know what about I got you.
I ain't been doing that lately. No, you good and it's new.
Nigga tying up the Timberland boots. He tying up them Timbs.
They stay Timbs up. They literally.
That's a good man right there. Look at Papoose.
They do it. They do it. They want to come across me. I say that right now. I ain't fighting barefoot. I have my shit laced. Stump somebody.
So I need you to understand, I ain't Papoose. I ain't Pat. No. I need you to understand, I ain't, no. Hell no, shorty. You understand me? He lacing the Timberland boots. This nigga on one knee already. See, Papoose, I'm going to tell you, I salute Papoose, but that's a flaw in his character. That's a chink in his armor. Your ass already down on one knee, and your ass already tying up Timberland boots, and you don't even know if you don't know Claressa shit. You don't need to be doing all that. Get your ass up, Pat. Stand up straight, boss. Be a man about it. You tying up Timberland boots and shit. That's why your ass got done. That's why your old lady. That's why your ass got done the way your ass got done, Papoose. Oh, I want to show you. Look at him.
Vision, you supposed to leave that tongue just, you feel me?
Baby girl, what's going on with it?
Okay. You know
How's work?
You're professional. It's a New York
Everything
thing.
good?
You feel me? Getting our Timbs together. The way he tapped the foot.
Got some in that bag?
Papoose support. That was cool. And for him fixing my laces for me. That was cool. Yes, he do got my back. That's what's up.
Pat, you know what? When I get my Instagram back, Papoose, I'm gonna go ahead and DM you. And I think that me and Papoose, we need to have a grown man business talk. And I want to give you some game just on how to protect yourself next time. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna do you like that, Pap. Salute the Papoose. Get your ass up though, boss. I'm sure she got an assistant manager, somebody that could lace up her Timberland boots. But you get your ass up, man. Everything all right?
Yes.
What time you got work tomorrow?
9:30.
Okay, nice. I like your sweater. That's nice.
Thanks.
That's new?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cream color one like this too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you swagged out. Everything you swagging out. All right.
Oh my god.
All right. Everything good at work? All right.
Yeah.
I'm about to, okay, 10-4. I was just checking on you.
I got it. I'll be upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back to business. Get a Pat. Hey, let's look at something else. Big salute to the chat. Look at something else. See? Listen, man. Let's get this week started off nice and neat, man. Let's get this week started off nice and proper. You know, salute the order, you know, married couples and relationships that's out there, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, that's handling business, standing on business. And let's just all stay motivated, man. Let's stay inquisitive. Let's stay inspired. You know what I mean? Let's move forward. Let's keep our eye on the prize. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on outside. No man, it's a war. It's a war going on. And we all need to make sure we keep that in the forefront, right there in the front of your mental Rolodex, that it's a war going on outside. You know, let's just stay focused. Let's stay focused. You know, this was a download that needed to be downloaded. We're going to double back tomorrow, I'm sure. I'm going to go live tomorrow, and we're going to talk about these planes crashing. We're gonna really get back into the war right? But this right here was actually needed just for men. It's a beautiful Sunday. But it's something going on with these planes that I'm gonna address. It's, one time, I'm like, okay, plane hit the Black Hawk Eagle, it went down. I'm like, all right. I get wind that a rescue plane crashed in the street out there in Philadelphia. I see the clip, I'm saying, damn, all right. Today in Houston, a plane almost took off and it was a fire on one of the wings. And it's like, what is going on with these planes in America? We got to talk. We're going to talk, man. We're going to talk. We're going to get back into what we do. But black love is something I wanted to talk about. Men, you know what I'm saying? That's suffering in silence. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to give some game on that. I wanted to put it out there for y'all to hit that little red button and double it back. It's something that is really real in America. You understand what I'm saying? And it need to be spoken about. Men aren't always the villain, homie. I'm telling you, when you really look into these situations, when you really look into these marriages and these relationships, a lot of the time, bro, the man is the victim. But it's not cool for a man to play victim. It's not something that we ever want. Like, the last thing a man want to be is a victim. So it's always easy for the woman to just play victim when she dead fucking wrong. Dead wrong. When you are the victim, right? It eliminates all accountability. When you are able to play the victim in situations, that means you have now eliminated all accountability. I don't have to be accountable for the fucked up shit that I'm doing because you did this and you did that and I'm the victim. So it's always going to be a normal and easy thing for women to play victim, for women to take the victim role. Even though the man a lot of the time is the victim, the last thing you want somebody to do is, oh, you're a victim. Like, the last thing you want to be as a man is a victim. You understand what I'm saying? And again, you did what you did. So Remy Ma, let's use her as an example. She said, well, Papoose ain't perfect and Papoose did this and Papoose did that. So you think any of that warrants you sleeping with a fucking battle rapper? Nah. But she want to be the victim. Even though she did Papoose dirty as hell, she tried to say that he's the reason for this and he's the reason for that. It's always going to be a victim mentality when it comes to a woman, because most women don't like to take accountability. It's hard for them to just say, I was fucking wrong. I don't know why I did that. And I need to figure out, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's hard for women to do that. So when you play the victim, you can say, well, I cheated on you because you did this. I lied to you because you did that. And a lot of people ain't gonna like that I'm saying this. A lot of people not gonna like that I'm speaking on this, because it's the truth. So me saying this is putting light on the darkness. Me saying this is moving the smoke and mirrors out the way, right? And letting you see clearly into why. Why is she gonna call you insecure when you talk about this? Why is she gonna say you don't need to worry about this and you don't need to worry about that? Because 9 times out of 10, you need to fucking be worried about it, young man. I'm just speaking to my youngins. When she tell you that you insecure, bruh, red flag. When she tell you that you don't need to worry about this or worry about that, worry about it. The victim, that shit come with all women. They all gonna play victim. They all gonna be a victim. Because if they can play the victim now, they don't gotta take accountability. Nothing personal. This shit ain't personal. This all business, what I'm doing right here. I'm not speaking from a personal encounter. I'm not speaking from a personal viewpoint. This is all business. It's nothing personal. Men was raised to take accountability. Your dad, your uncle, your coach, whatever grown man you had in your circle, he told you a long time ago, men take accountability for their actions. Men, we take accountability for our actions. So don't make excuses, young man. Take accountability. But women wasn't taught that. So A woman could be dead wrong. She gonna use all type of manipulation tactics to make you be the villain and her be the victim. And Papoose was the victim in that situation. He was the victim. But again, imagine how many arguments came up when he said, Remy, why is this dude, what's his name? What's homie name? Easy Block BK, Easy Block Captain? Easy the Block Captain, why he all in your face? Why is Easy the Block Captain all up on you at these events? Why is Easy the Block Captain in your phone? Why when I look, why is he texting you? You think Remy Ma said, yeah, you know, Easy the Block Captain, you know, he liked me a little bit, and you know, he be texting me. Hell no, she didn't say that. She said, nigga, you insecure. Why is you worried about him? I'm married to you. I'm your wife. Why is you? And the whole fucking time, Papoose was right. The whole time, you right, homie. The whole time he was right. The whole time. All the bullshit he went through. I'm telling you, he went through some bullshit. That's why he punched. That's why he did what he did. And he snuck him. He knocked him out. Because he was like, yo, I was right the whole time. You've been playing in my face the whole time. So I'm just speaking on that. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is nothing personal. It's all business. This is grown man business TV. And these are things that are happening all over the place. She start crying. What they gonna do? You bring that whoop. Now she crying, and you know you feeling bad now. She done made you feel like a villain. She crying. She saying she can't take it no more. Why is you asking about this? Why is you asking about that? The whole time she know you right. Yo, that's all this is. That's all it is pure dope, man. So again, man, let's stay motivated, let's stay inquisitive, let's stay inspired, let's stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And let's reach for the goals, B. You know, the goals that you set for yourself, you set for your wife, you set for your family. Let's achieve them. Let's go for it. Let's get to the money. Let's do all of that. But let's not ignore. Let's not ignore the other side of it. Let's not ignore your intuition. Let's not ignore, it's a voice telling you, why is Easy the Block Captain texting my wife at this time of night? And then your wife saying, oh, it's because it's a battle coming up. You ain't got nothing to worry about. He just a little battle rapper. That's what she told Papoose. He just a little, why is you, you ain't gotta trust me. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. Yeah, me too. A King Luther, listen, me too, man. I'm, you know, one thing I can say is I'm proud of my choices when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted a family, to a certain family that I feel like I didn't have, right? We always grow up and we want certain things that we didn't have, certain things we were deprived of. We look for and we yearn for that. So like the marriage and the wife and the kids and all that, the house and all that, I wanted that. But I'm more just thankful at how I went about it, how I did it, my choices. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the best decisions I made in my life. You know, picking the woman that I'm with, recognizing what she was and what she is almost as soon as I met her. Soon as we met, I kind of knew what she was. I wasn't tying up Timberland boots like Papoose and all that though. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I was like, oh shit, I think she is. I think I know what she is. But I wasn't tying up Timberland boots and all that. Right? But it didn't take long for me to know, like, she the one. And then I went through with this shit. I did what all these other dudes really don't want to do. They scared to do. They know she's the wife. They know that she's the one, but they scared to get on one knee. They scared to go through the process. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, you know, you make good decisions in life, right? You make good investments. You make bad investments. I made some good investments. You know what I'm saying? I've done some good things with my money, and I've done some things that you look back and you say in hindsight, like, I could have did that. right? And it's the same thing with marriage and family. It's like, you know, I'm glad I don't got those problems. I'm glad I don't got those issues. You know what I'm saying? So me speaking on it is just, trust me, let me tell you something. If I was going through what Papoose went through, or if this shit had anything to do with me, I wouldn't be able to talk to y'all about it. This ain't Instagram where you can hide behind a filter and you can make it look a certain way. This is why our channel is growing. This is why Grown Man Business TV is only going up, because here on YouTube, the subscribers are not, this is not where you can buy it. These ain't bots. These are real people in the live chat. These are real people that are subscribed to the channel. And in due time, they could look at you and tell, like, yo, he ain't got no charisma, or he ain't got no personality, or he's lying, or he's faking. That's the beautiful thing about this YouTube shit, direct to consumer. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, me being in any position like Papoose, I would avoid this conversation. I would have said, nah. But being as though I've built a strong foundation, being as though I've made some very, very great decisions when it comes to things like that, I can look at a Papoose situation and I can say, damn, homie, in high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? I got the sickest vendetta. When it cut it, it's cheddar. They get paid over paper. You go beat my boyfriend up. Yeah, I could do that. So big salute to the old lady. Big salute to the family. We do what we do over here. This is Big Grown Man Business TV. So listen, man. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, you could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. Listen, man. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. It's straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. I'm giving you this game straight raw, my G. We can't step on it. We ain't tap dancing on it. Ain't no quad nine, no baking soda, no fentanyl. We ain't mixing it with nothing. This is pure dope that I'm giving y'all. When she call you insecure, you need to look deeper into the situation, homie. When she tell you, oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about, he just a little battle rapper, you might want to look deeper into that little battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he just a friend. I known him from college. We just friends from college. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know, me and him, we just go way back, you know what I'm saying? And I known him since, you know, for 20, 30 years. Yeah. Okay. All right. Them same dudes, they'll fuck your wife, B. This is that simple. You know what I'm saying? Them same, and it go all the way around. Those same females that you introduce to your man or your husband, they shake his hand, they give him a hug, they smell that cologne, they like his haircut. You know, he's a nice guy. Those same females will be in his DM as soon as y'all break up, as soon as y'all get a divorce. It'll be them same women. You think Claressa Shield was never in the same room with Remy Ma? They met before. They been to the fights. They all rubbed shoulders before. Trust me. You think Papoose wasn't in the same room with Easy the Block Captain the whole time he was plotting on Remy Ma? Yes. So you gotta be on point with this shit. You can't let somebody, you know, distract you or step on your intuition, that voice in your head that's telling you that homie ain't no good, or that voice in your head that's telling you that shorty ain't no good, she plotting. Don't let nobody deter that. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a goddamn what y'all did. I don't care if you went to college. I don't care if y'all used to work together. I wouldn't give a fuck, me personally. Because if you pull your panties down, I don't care what you say, he gonna put something in there if you do that. So, you know, I don't care how long you knew him. I don't care what y'all know. I don't care what y'all. It's a reason why the male lion don't let other male lions around none of his lionesses. You know what I'm saying? You know, the lioness be like, oh, he used to be around. He used to be at my mom tribe back in the day. We used to, he just a friend. We used to just go out and eat antelope together and shit like that. But he ain't nothing. Nah, the male lion don't want to hear none of that. If you bring your ass anywhere in the circumference of my female lions, we gonna fight to the death. That's how it's supposed to be. That's it. That's it. It's no conversation. The female lion, it ain't no conversation. No niggas ain't allowed over here. No other lions is allowed over here. That's it. But you know, you got the Remy Mars. You know what I mean? You got these certain women that's gonna tell you, oh no, he just a friend. You know what I'm saying? And he don't mean no harm. He ain't nah. See, that's all bogus. And if she even defending this nigga or trying to convince you not to worry about this nigga, when we all know if you call the same dude and say, I just been wanting to go through some things, I just want to meet, can you meet me at this hotel? That dude is gonna meet you at the hotel. So if she trying to convince you anything other than that, you gotta watch her. You got to. No woman should be trying to tell you that this man is this and that. How do you know? How do you know that he don't, how do you know what he thinking? How you know he don't want to have sex? How do you know these things? You don't know. So listen, man, big salute to the chat. Take this game I just gave y'all. Write it down. Apply it to your everyday life. These are words to live by. So you already know, man, it's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in.